Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University and Brimstone, issue number 7. Let's just talk about who made this comic book and we'll get into the comic itself. Eduardo Pancia and Justin Jordan are the storytellers. Jordan did the dialogue and Eduardo did the art. The inks were done by Julio Ferreira and Rain Barreto did the colors. The cover was also done by the same artists. Wes Abbott did the letters. So basically we start off with Brimstone fighting some monster. It's a completely nameless monster, and again, it's one of the Aristotelian elements that this monster is made of. You know, it's either earth, air, fire, water, whatever. So he defeats it with the help of his sister. And then they go to a town where they're okay with people burning them and cutting off their limbs and poking out their eyes and stuff like that. And then you realize that there's a truck driver who's delivering children, but he's not actually delivering children to this area. He's getting as many children as he possibly can. People are actually kidnapping children because, you know what? The only way this town thrives is by allowing these monsters to hurt them. So it's okay. They don't even flinch anymore. And then this other monster shows up, and this one's made of water. You know, the first one at the beginning was made out of air, and just monster, 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 blah, blah, blah. Can you tell that I'm just not impressed anymore by this comic book? This is actually going to be my last comic book that I'm going to be reading. Guys, this started off with the most potential out of all the comic books, I think. It was going to be a completely different take on Ghost Rider. Sorry, everybody's seeing the similarities between this character and Ghost Rider. Every single person has seen it, all right? And in the end, all this is a monster flavor of the month. It's not even like Damage, who would at least get famous characters, but like, what'll happen when he fights Wonder Woman, or Swamp Thing, or your mom, like whatever. You know, now it's just that all of these monsters that they're fighting are completely independent. They're independently interswitchable. All right, you could change out any of these, substitute any of these monsters with any of the other ones. The big wind monster in the beginning, was it weaker than this water monster that we're going to be dealing with now and in the next issue? One, I don't know. I'm not going to read the next issue. Two, I just don't really care, because what's the difference? Honestly, what's the difference? Ooh, he's going to be fighting a water monster and he's made out of fire. Ooh, what's going to happen? I don't care. I don't care. All of these monsters are interchangeable. They don't actually mean anything. And if this monster is tougher than that monster, then it's just because that's what they needed for the independent story. Who cares anymore? I just don't see this comic book going anywhere. I don't see this character being memorable. Not like this. Not at all. This is not like the Demon Etrigan. This is not like Ghost Rider. This is not like anybody. Why? Because it's just all on its own a terrible choice for a character they could have done a lot better with, and they just adamantly decided not to. I'm so disappointed, because this, like I said, this could have been the best of all the New Age of heroes, and it's a throwaway character with throwaway bad guys and throwaway stories, and just the most basic of plots, which they're not even trying to, it doesn't seem like they're even trying to work in the plot anymore. They just don't care. So why should I? Sorry. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.